Alrighty, hello there. This video is actually going to be describing my conversion process from one headlight to the other for a 1998 E350 Econoline van. I don't know, that's really about it. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Alright, so those are the old headlights. They're actually not the same kind that I have in the box, because these ones are the whole unit and it takes the whole shape of this. So instead I have the plastic piece, and then I have the square headlight that goes here. Now these are the headlights that are fitting. Oof, look at that bad Larry. This is a piece of the bracket that that stuff. Yes, this honestly I don't even know what it is because I got it as a gift. But here's the box. They are cast light. I think there's 4x6 or 6x8. I don't remember the thingy-mabobber. They look like that'd be promising, right? You know, like 17 bajillion. I'm assuming all four of these is probably the low beam, and up here is probably the high beam. Or these are the low beam, this is high. I don't know. Time will tell, I guess, but I guess we'll just start plugging them in, playing. See what goes on. All right, we're at the junkyard. Let's go see what we can find. Grab the tools. Grab them up. It's so weird to see them like a million cars just stacked up. That might be our first victim right there. Black van. Trucks, cars, even BMWs, Mini Coopers, literally everything. Yeah, that's like actually literally exactly what I'm looking for, but I don't know if this trim is off the newer model, so I have to figure out what year this even is. I don't even know. I want to say it's the newer one, like an 06 or something. Oh, registration's in it. Let's see. 2007. Well, looks like these are the only ones that don't have the lights already taken out, so we're gonna go for it. What a beautiful headlight. We don't need it though. That is what we came for. There, right there. Oh, dropping off another Ford Explorer for me, how nice. Sweet. Perfect. Alright, well, I'm back at the shop now, opening up my findings from the junkyard. Alright, well, I do have these, the headlight brackets, but I did want to actually get them sandblasted or just repainted because they're pretty, I shouldn't say pretty rusty, but they're getting there and they will be eventually, so while they're out, I might as well just get them sandblasted and repaint them. My buddy Jake actually just got a sandblaster, so always support your local businesses, people. Support your friends. He's also trying to do some powder coat and stuff, but it's not really something you're going to see on the vehicle anyway, so I don't think it really makes sense to powder coat them. I'd rather see him powder coat something that can be showcased later. Powder coat and side gig, which is pretty cool. Maybe I'll have him do some stuff on the dirt bike, I don't know. Maybe my pegs or something. See, like, that wouldn't be bad because you can actually showcase that because I think he's trying to start like an Instagram page and everything like that. Also, if you like dirt bikes, that's primarily the content that is on my channel. This one's actually blown up thanks to me, so got to rebuild that at some point, maybe after the van trip, maybe before, we do not know, but make sure to check all that stuff out if you're interested. Sandblasting montage initiate.
Sandblasting montage. You can't even see it, dude.
Alright, I left these to dry overnight. Yep, feel fantastic. Probably turn that off now. No suck activated. Still a little bit tacky, I guess, but at the same time, I really don't care. Because we're not going to see these. It was more just for rust protection. You know what? It'll still continue to dry. There's also a fighter jet or something that passed over my house earlier. I've never felt more motivated as an American. For all I know, we could be having some national security issue going on, and I'm just like, that engine sounded sick. Could be getting bombed, and I'd be like, worth it. Got to hear the engine. Also got my adapters. I don't know if I said that before, but these finally came in, so now I can actually put the headlights in. And then I guess we'll attempt to do that now. Step 1, pop the damn hood. Latch. Raise the hood. Raise the roof. Hand here, lever this way. Lift. Awesome. Now that is an engine. All right, so these are actually very, very simple to take out. So take this tab, lift, or push back a tiny bit, and then lift. I don't know if that's already popped or not, but take this tab, push back, lift. Give me it! Give me it! All right, maybe it's not. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now it's out. Give me it! Connector, disconnect. Stop connecting and start disconnecting. And then, I honestly don't even know how many watts this thing takes, but since it's a halogen, I'd assume probably a lot. Yeah, no, it doesn't say. It just says 12.8 volts. So, irrelevant. Put that over there. Now it's time for the other side. Other side. Lift back, lift. Surprised I did that with one finger. Push back, lift. Here we go. Give me it! Disconnecting instead of connecting. Oop, I broke the connector. Maybe I broke the headlight too. Not gonna lie, that one was a little bit more challenging. Is that even in? Maybe we'll blame the plastic on this one. Maybe that's why it sucks. Oh, Billy. Take that off. Quit that. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty bright. In terms of like 1 to 10, I'm not looking into the light. So, I would say that's pretty bright. So, a true test would be to open the door. I mean, I don't know why the lights are so Alright, I'm just going to be a believer and say that those are relatively bright. So I'm going to finish up the install here. Alright, so this is probably more of the test here. Does it make that hallway seem less scary? That's the question. Alright, high beams are on. Alright, I'd say that's less scary. Scary enough, or less scary enough for me to keep the doors open? Definitely not, but I'm gonna quickly turn those off before a monster comes and eats me. Alright, so this is all the hardware and everything that I would need in order to do this headlight conversion based off the stuff I pulled off from the other van in the junkyard. I know where all these go. Those are gonna be easy, these white things. That's fine. These should be 3 on each side. Why am I missing one? There it is. These, I think, are to adjust the angle of the headlights, so 2 on each side for that. 1 spring on each for these. I'm just gonna do this. Put it inside, why not? I literally do not remember at all where these go. Maybe the top. For, how many do I have? I have 5. I don't know if it was supposed to be 6 or I just grabbed an extra one for my own thing. Do these fit in there? Probably. I know that these sharp screws go into these metal cages here, which leaves me with 4 of these. and I'm gonna assume that I grabbed an extra one of these then, in case one broke. I didn't even realize that it said CBS News on the side of my van. I knew it said it on the other side. I didn't know it said it on that side though. I think these things go like so. I think this is so it's easier for the thing to like adjust if it has to. I could be wrong. There. That does not go there. Here. Next up, the springs. There was 2 springs in there. You know what? We'll add these things too. Why not? Because I would rather not move. It's right back in the hole. Kinda. Right in the hole. Right in the hole. Wow, those are a lot easier to get in than they are getting out. I'm just gonna go on the floor. Spring must just go in this little seat right here. All right, so this is all set up now. I just did the other one. So these screws are a T20. It's beneficial if you loosen these all the way up. Place it in there. Make sure that this groove sits in focus. Hocus pocus. Focus on your screw. Make sure that the housing wraps around that little like groove on the screw in the beginning, by the head, because that's where it's gonna lock into place. And then once those are in, oh, it actually just naturally went in by itself, but you put the spring in this lower corner where the groove is. All right, so pretty much the last piece, but these actually go on like that. They'll clip in. Make sure your screw's not already in it. This one's broken. Next up, lights. Lights, Phillips head, bracket. So we're gonna plug these in. Apparently the pluggy anything was on the top. No, I lied. I think that's supposed to be on the bottom, because if you look here, there's a drain hole. That's what this cover is that I just took off. And I guess you can kind of look at it and you can see that the bottom ones are angled up a little bit and these ones are angled down. So I guess the top would be the low beam. I don't know. But yeah, shove it in the housing as best as you can get it. And then grab your bracket. I don't think it matters. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, that sucked. But on the bottom, these 2 holes are actually spread out farther apart, so that would make these ones a little different. Oh. Alright, so that's how it would be when installed. Beautiful. Grab a plastic piece, and then we'll put those bolts in. Go to something like this. Alright, so you gotta start with putting the bottom on first. There's 2 like bent tabs that will wrap down into the bottom piece. And then you can kind of like flip this up that way. And then you put the bolts in. I'll have to show that on the next one, but there we go. That's a lot better. So that's actually how it would sit. Oh, those are the 2 tabs that I was talking about. You sit in that little groove, push those down, and then you can kind of fold this up. All right, last trim piece going on. So, flip it upright. We'll dig these prongs in there. and get them to that groove and this groove. Relatively simple, right? Looks pretty good. I'm gonna tighten up those bolts on top. And then I don't think I'll be able to aim the headlights today because I'm gonna be out, but I guess I'll have to do that another day. But that is the conversion of headlights between the old Ford headlights and new ones, or vice versa. I don't even know what the difference is. Oh yeah, I forgot to make a video about my headlights after I installed them. So this is low beam. They're not exactly aimed 100% on where they should be. Honestly, I kind of just guesstimated. But I am currently in Arches National Park, Utah, which is currently very, very dark. Once this person gets out of the way, I will turn high beams on. High beams kind of, they don't really, I don't know, they just kind of make it brighter. Not exactly like a further distance for the high beams compared to like my my BMW. Like my BMW, you'll turn those things on and it'll light up the sky. It's like it aims higher. So I don't, like this, they're all aimed the same direction. It's just the LED bulbs themselves are a little bit higher, so it makes the overall brightness a little bit more, if that makes sense. Well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, and make sure to comment what kind of van you're building, because I want to know.